This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Oh, God. Headache. I didn't really have that much to drink, did I? No. But I did travel through a shift into a parallel universe, which would explain this weird compulsion to curl up into a fetal position and go back to sleep. Not that I'm particularly looking forward to it, but I guess I have to go find that Warren guy Cortez told me about down on Hope Street. And hey, like that's not enough. I have to avoid bumping into Zach today. Last night's, date is not something any of us should be reminded of, and I'm not just talking about the incident with the groping and me kicking him in the groin. Doesn't he get that no means no? No.
It's time to keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of The Longest Journey. In the last episode, we finished Chapter 2 with a bang, as Cortez is like, we have a choice to save the world or not, but we don't really have a choice, because otherwise the plot doesn't go on. And we were forced to date Zach, but that was done off-screen, so. Alright, so now we need to find more information about the Vanguard, where the Guardian is, and stuff. Obviously, it's not going to be solved today, but we're going to get the thing set in motion, so. Let's take a look at the diary. Sunday, July 30th, 2209. Sundays are made for sleeping in. Sundays are made for walking around in baggy clothes, watching movies, nursing headaches, and hanging out with your friends at the cafe. Sundays are not made for going to the worst neighborhood in town to find a kid who might be able to give you the information necessary to infiltrate a powerful cult that plans to take over their own universe. That's what Mondays are for. Okay, so the world's in mortal danger, and the only thing standing in the way of total chaos is me. And this morning I have to go to Hope Street to talk to this priest called Raoul at the cathedral, so that he does tell me where I can find Warren Hughes. Dear Diary, note to self, the next time anyone says the word destiny, run like hell. Well, otherwise you wouldn't get the plots if you did that.
I worry about the exhibition.
Actually, I think most of the dialogue...
Still just shell.
Yeah, I think most of the dialogue is the same, so we're going to skip all that. And go straight into the next... Oh. Zach, how's your groin? Good?
What the fuck was your glitch last night, bitch?
I'm sorry? What did you call me?
I take you to a top-class club, wine you and dine you, and you slap me in the fucking face?
Did you ask yourself why I slapped you, Zach?
I don't fucking care. You'll regret fucking with me, bitch. I can promise you that.
Dude, this ain't man at all. This is like a petulant child or whatever, so... what are you gonna do? I'm sorry, Zach.
I'd call you a bastard if I didn't think you'd take it as a compliment.
If I wasn't such a fucking nice guy, I'd smash your fucking face in, bitch. You're gonna be so fucking sorry you ever fucked with me, April fucking Ryan.
Yeah, that guy has some anger issues. Could have avoided it. He basically has similar dialogue if you avoid the date, so it doesn't change much, so there's really no reason to go into it. Oh, do we have to show the thing if we try to knock on his door again?
That's Zach's room.
No,
I've
mind.
never...
I thought there'd be extra dialogue. Okay, so we have to go to Hope Street, so we have to head down to the... as I said, I don't remember there being extra dialogue in a lot of places, so... No, it's all the same. Okay. Alright, let's get up here. Yeah, most of the stuff there isn't like stuff to explore later, like when certain situations change, so we can avoid that. Actually, does Cafe any dialogue for this?
That's Charlie.
See if he mentions the date.
I hate to say it, but I don't have time to talk to Charlie right now.
That's what I thought. I don't remember every single instance, so okay. Well, anyway, we're supposed to go to the subway because of the whole Hope situation thing, so... Yeah, luckily we can just skim to the subway. I don't think there's anything to check here. Yeah, okay. We'll just go to the plot. And wait for the train. Yeah, so this is why you buy the week pass, because you're going to be using it quite a bit. Otherwise, you basically just have to redo the dialogue for every time, and that's annoying to deal with, so... Yeah, let's wait for the load times. There we go. Ooh, got East Venice, the Metro, and yeah, radio. Let's see, the Radio City. What did it say again? Radio Power Building. Well, we only go to Hope Street, so. Oh, lovely. You know, crackheads and prostitutes and pimps. Oh my.
She's gone.
She's like dead or just.
She's gone.
I guess out of it, you know.
Looks like he knows how to use that steel pipe.
Roughneck, boss man.
The boss man. From his uniform, I'd say he's one of the West Side Kings. They got recruitment posters all over town.
We could join him.
The boss man.
Okay.
Looks like he knows that. I think he's in trouble.
Yeah, we're not here to. We're here to save the world, but not individual people. So, let's see if there's anything else to interact with. Nope, I guess not. Okay. Yeah, on to the cathedral.
It's kind of unsettling to be...
I'm still gonna click on myself.
Cabs never stop on Hope Street.
Well, for obvious reasons.
Gas or water mains, perhaps. Or, sewer pipes. That would explain the smell.
You have to go through somewhere. There we go. Always a sucker for harpsichord music.
Pretty. And considering the neighborhood, it's a miracle that it's still intact. Maybe it's bulletproof stained glass designed for inner city cathedrals.
Maybe. I'm surprised some kid just gonna, I'm gonna show this off.
There's something about stained glass windows that immediately puts me in a spiritual mood.
Well, man, art was during the Renaissance and the end of the Dark Ages. Like, that's really when art really had like an actual religious tone. I feel like art was more influenced by religion than anything else. Most modern art just, I don't know, I mean, maybe it's just me, but it really doesn't, there's just something missing from modern art. With at least the religious aspect, there's an inspiration behind it. That's something just beyond yourself, spiritual, or, you know, something we don't understand, you know. I don't know. Maybe it's what I said. Maybe I'm just talking out my butt.
I wonder how they light those candles. Do they have ladders? Or jetpacks? That's a funky idea. Priests with rockets on their backs. That would give a whole new dimension to evening services.
Oh, yeah. Back in the day, it was probably something like, yeah, ladders or something like that, you know. But nowadays, yeah, just technology and all that, so anyway. Yeah, we had to have the confessionals. Just see if there's anything else. Nope, okay. Yeah, even though I'm not a Catholic and I don't really go to churches very much, but there still is something like just interesting about going to a Catholic church.
It's a baby angel. A cherub? He's got a red robe wrapped around his posterior, and he looks to be in a hurry. I can't remember reading about this particular incident in the Bible. Maybe it was in the sequel? Nah, that came out only 5 years ago, and this wall painting looks a lot older than that.
I didn't think April was a reader of the Bible.
It's a wall painting featuring, amongst other things, a cherub and a long red robe.
It's been a while since I've read the Bible straight through, you know. So I don't know.
It's a priest.
Perhaps we should talk to this priest. Actually, what was this?
It's the confessional.
Gotta take confessional today. No.
Good morning. I'm Father Raoul. You're not a Hope Street regular, are you? I haven't seen you here before.
I don't visit the neighborhood very often, no.
And why should you? It's not a very nice place. This cathedral is all there's left of the hope in Hope Street.
I'm sorry to hear that, Father.
So am I. But we cope. We cope. How may I be of assistance?
Yeah, I'm looking for a kid, but...
Do people still go to church?
Yes, some do. Some do. Religion is pretty resilient.
Religion, sure. But there's so many new religions, and people tend to abandon the old ones, don't they?
They'll be back. The Voltex and the Manus of the world offer only a fleeting chance of material happiness. What they cannot offer is spiritual enlightenment.
So you're not worried about the competition?
We have over 2,000 years of experience and tradition to build on. I don't see us just rolling over on our backs and giving up. No.
I don't think religion will ever disappear, and it might change in what we believe religion is, but with humanity as is, unless humanity changes drastically from a different set of principles and thoughts and guiding ways, we'll always resort to something. Even if it's not called Christianity, it could be called Scientology or whatever. In some future science fiction, they'll just call it something else. And there is something about societies regressing back to certain ideas and principles when something happens, you know. So people always have to have something to claim or use as an excuse or whatever. So yeah, it'll never go away. It'll just, we may just see it differently, but that's what my thoughts on it anyway.
Do you know a boy named Warren Hughes?
As a matter of fact, I do. The Hugheses were regulars before they traveled to the colonies. Poor Warren was left an orphan by his family. I haven't seen him for years.
Yeah, do you know where he lives?
Where does Warren live?
I'm not sure he lives anywhere, but he does belong to a Hope Street gang, the Razor Blades, I believe. They seem to congregate just down the street in Building 87. Be careful, though. Although they're far from the worst gang around here, they're not a particularly friendly lot, and they don't care for strangers.
I can take care of myself.
I don't doubt that. Still, be careful.
Doesn't every time someone says they can take care of themselves in any of these stories, they end up getting in trouble where they need to be saved, so you can't do it by yourself, really, technically? Or you can't take care of yourself? I'm just saying, but...
Where did you say I could find Warren Hughes?
Your best bet would be Building 87, just down the street.
I'm not saying people wouldn't say that to themselves because they don't want to be taught, they don't want to be infantilized or whatever, but still, it's always funny when there's stories when they say that.
Thank you, Father.
Please come by again if you're ever in the neighborhood.
That's usually a good preacher, the one that, you know, will help you out even if you're not part of the flock.
It's been more than 2 years since my last confession, but no. I'm not in a mood to be counting beads right now, and with my list of, shortcomings, I'll be counting beads for a very long time.
I mean, I know she talks earlier about her parents being semi-religious when she talks about it, but I didn't know if they were Catholic specifically. So, they might have said that, but... Sunday, I went to the Hope Street Cathedral and met Father Raoul. Nice guy. He told me that Warren hangs out in Building 87 right down on Hope Street. That's Building 87 of the Hope Street projects. Not exactly the friendliest place in town. It's more of a shoot first, then shoot again, then pull the trigger a few more times before asking questions kind of place. Not even sure they bother with asking questions part anymore. Maybe. Then again, I've never lived in a never lived in a ghetto, slums, whatever you want to call it, type of scene, so I wouldn't know what it's actually like. Yeah, I live out in the middle west of America, so, you know. I mean, we do have places like that where I live, but it's not, I don't live right next to it, that type of thing. I live out in the middle, well, I wouldn't say the middle of nowhere, not anymore anyway. Too many rich people live out here now. Now I can't have peace and quiet. Sorry. Anyway.
It's a boy. Looks to be about 15 or so.
Maybe he knows where Warren is.
Nah, he's sweet, but a little too young for me.
Wait, was the hand thing mean to manhandle him? What's wrong with you, lady?
Can I talk to you for a minute? What's your name?
What's yours?
April Ryan.
Lucky you.
You know where I can find a kid named Warren Hughes?
Who's asking?
I am.
Warren Hughes. Never heard of him.
Alright, well, I guess you can't help me.
Nope. Nobody can.
What do you mean?
A nice, pretty girl like you in a neighborhood like this, asking all the wrong questions. You're heading for some serious trouble, you know.
I can take care of myself.
Sure you can. The thing is, there are 4 guys waiting downstairs for you to come back out, and they can take care of themselves real good.
Oh dear. Yeah, wait, are you part of this kid? Who knows, man? You know. I'm not looking for trouble, please let me go.
Don't threaten me.
I ain't threatening you, girl. I'm just telling you how it is. You're in deep shit and you've only got yourself to blame.
Oh dear. Yeah, exactly. I don't have money.
I don't have any money.
You think I want your money? Shit, you can keep your damn money. Just 'cause I live in the projects don't mean I'm a thief, you know?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean...
Of course not. You people never do.
What do you want from me?
I should have asked you the same question. Except I don't care. You should have thought twice before coming after me.
After you? I didn't come... So you're Warren?
What, like you didn't know?
No. Cortez told me your name, where to find you, but...
Hold on. Cortez? Old Spanish talking dude. Real crazy in the head?
That's a fair description, yeah.
Shit. You're not a cop. Social services? Corporate?
No, I'm a friend of Cortez. He said to look you up.
I haven't seen Cortez in a while. Not since before. So what does Senior Cortez want with me?
We need some help.
What kind of help? Look, I gotta stay incognito most of the time now that corporates and cops are stepping up their search for us. I can't go risking my ass for nobody. Not even Cortez.
That's all right. I just need some information on a group called the Vanguard and their leader, Jacob McAllen.
Oh, sorry. Never heard of those guys.
You wouldn't have. They keep to themselves, and they got some kind of cover operation going, but I don't know what it is, and...
Need to find out? Alright, here's the thing. I got a friend who might be able to help you out.
Great!
Hold on. Before I use up my favors with him, I need you to do me a favor in return. Probably even help yourself out at the same time.
Fair enough. What do I have to do?
Easy. Break into the Newport Police Department computer archives. Get me some information on my family. Destroy my criminal record and get the hell out of there. Preferably alive.
Oh, is that all? Great. Forget that's illegal, I'll do it.
You want me to risk my life for a personal favor?
If you don't do this for me, I won't help you out. Besides, there's probably some information on the... Vanguards, was it? In the archives. And that information will be valuable to my friend if he's gonna help you out.
Yeah, scratch your back and I'll scratch yours type of situation.
No, it's too dangerous.
Whatever. It's your loss.
Yeah, but thou must!
Nah.
Oh, I thought we were
It's
going
Warren Hughes, artist and gangbanger. Interesting combo.
Well, have you ever seen, spray tattoo, or not spray tattoos, spray can artistry, graffiti and stuff like that? Seems to come with the territory.
Hi, Warren?
Changed your mind?
But thou must.
I'll do it.
Smart decision. So here's the thing. My dad doped out on raps and seduced by commercials. Sold out our whole family to the shiny happy colonization program for a lifetime supply of the big R, the rapture. He neglected to ask his lovely wife and children, and the corporates didn't care. One day they came to pick up my mom, my sister, and me. I got away though, snuck out the window, and I spent the next 2 weeks in a dumpster.
And your family?
That's just it. I don't know. Off to the colonies, of course, but which one? I don't know. Sometimes they split up families too. You know, they don't tell you that in their ads. I don't give a shit about my dad, and my mom, she's tough. She can take care of herself, but I want my sister back. We were real tight. I'm not gonna let them use her in the mines and factories out there.
So, you want me to find out where they took your sister?
That's it. You're catching on. You do that for me, and delete my criminal record at the same time to get them damn corporates off my ass. I'll give you all the help you need.
Yeah, just asking poor artist April to go into place and hack computer records. Great.
What was it you wanted me to do again?
Break into the police archives, get information on my family, delete my criminal record, and if you're smart, check out what they got on the Vanguards, or whatever they're called.
And then you'll put me in touch with your friend.
He owes me one, yeah, and he can help you out with everything you need.
Calling a favor. All right.
Where's the police station?
Take the subway to Metro West. You'll come out on what they call Cop Street. You'll see the NPD headquarters down the block. You can't miss it.
All right. We got a destination now, so.
How do I get to the police station again?
Take the subway to Metro West. You'll see it.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious. Yeah, and when you hear that jingle, it means we got a new location and all that.
I'd better get going.
Be cool, eh?
Now he's nice to us now that we're going to do him a favor.
It's out of order.
Yeah. I like a double cheeseburger with fries.
I think I'll just take the stairs.
Probably the safest option, yeah. Okay, to the police station. To the Hinden Peter. Oh wait, that's alright. Never mind. Yeah, back to the subway. So, yeah, quite a bit of traveling today. This is gonna be easy.
Sweet old ladies just ain't what they...
Oh no, that's the same thing. Okay. Anyway, where are you at? Metro West.
Another unfortunate victim of the Anglo-Pacific Wars of the 90s.
Yeah, veterans get a rap no matter what society, no matter what era they're in. I mean, if you read the history of what happened to people that go to war for their countries, it's pretty nasty. Like, just what happens to them. Yeah, fight for our country. Oh, as soon as you're back, yeah, go sit in this curb. Yeah, we don't care about you anymore.
Another unfortunate...
Yeah, it's pretty sad. I mean, the last veteran in our family was my granddad. He got lucky. He didn't suffer from PTSD or anything like that. He was a fighter pilot, so... bomber. I think he was in the Italy campaign, if I remember correctly. He always used to lie to us about how he was the one who dropped Fat Man, a little boy or whatever, on Japan. Years later, obviously, we knew otherwise. He was just messing with us, but still.
It's your garden variety robotic roadblock. You see them all over this pothole-infested town. There's a small control panel on it. The display reads 3018.
Alright. Oh, this guy really had to walk all the way
It's a
over.
garbage container, and it's mostly empty, save for a couple of sticky old newspapers and bottles. This is so gross. And me in my favorite shirts. Hey, is that a fur mitten? Oh, no, it's a dead rat. I'm not gonna check out that other mitten in the corner. I think it just moved. How utterly pointless is this? And I'm starting to reek a little of odor crap, too.
All for no reason.
I do all my grocery shopping at T-Rex. Not that their food is particularly good, nor their prices particularly low. I just love their ads. They're très cool.
That's
Especially the one where they built an actual-sized robot dinosaur and sent it out to mangle a competing chain of grocery stores. For real. I don't know if anybody got hurt, but man, that campaign kicked ass.
You know, I was about to say that's no reason to shop at a place, but after that description, okay, I agree with you there.
It says Threadbare Lane, MCW, and the street ID number is 3018.
Ah.
T-Rex, proving once and for all that brute force advertising is the way to go.
Yeah.
It says Threadbare...
Okay. Anything else? Okay, so technically what we're supposed to do is we're supposed to, like, we're supposed to go to we're supposed to do something with this to get into the police station, but I'll show off what happens if we go there without doing the actual puzzle.
It's an automated garbage truck. They crisscross the town emptying containers and running people over.
As you want to do. Actually, garbage collectors make quite a bit of money. So, you know, hey, I would never knock anyone who wants to do garbage.
This is Lucinda Carlisle reporting live from just outside the Metro Precinct Police Station, and I bring you today a senseless and tragic display of technology gone wrong. In the carnage you see behind me, medical drones are digging through the rubble of a crashed shuttle for the remains of over 100 people who lost their lives today in an accident that could and should have been prevented. Only hours ago, a brave New World Airlines shuttle carrying starry-eyed colonists to the Metro Tower experienced an engine failure. and came roaring down on this street without warning, crushing 3 cars and burying 9 innocent pedestrians and 2 would-be carjackers. The cause of this human tragedy? As of yet, there is no official report. We can only speculate, and speculate we will. Was the pilot drunk? Was he hopped up on Amethyst? Was someone aboard carrying a bomb? Did the manufacturers of the shuttle, Monster Limited, skimp on a part and import it from a bootleg factory in Germany? The truth could be any or all of the above. But whoever is responsible, and whatever the punishment, it won't bring any of those bloodied, mangled corpses to life. It won't bring Teresa Roseman, mother of 3, back to her husband, Marty. That loss is forever, and a huge cash settlement can only ease the pain. It can never remove it altogether. Only expensive brain surgery or personality modification through proprietary drugs can do that. The exact death count is still under wraps, and work will continue throughout the day to identify the thousands of body parts that are being picked one by one from the twisted wreckage of BNWA Shuttle 709. What repercussions will this accident have on our city? Probably none. You fly a shuttle, you take your chances. This is Lucinda Carlisle, reporting live for the Metro Channel Action News. Back to you, Lisa and Dan. Are we clear? How did I do? Uh-huh. And what are the ratings? 5 million? That's it? 5 million? Jesus, we've lost out to reruns of Gillian's Island? What the fuck, Gregory? Why the hell did you... Yeah. Don't give me any of that shit. You were the one who said this would broaden my audience. I should have stuck with the game shows. Jesus!
That scene was funny just because April photobombing the whole thing, so well, I guess we wouldn't call it photobombing because it was video, but still. Yeah, it sounds about right for you know, the news reporters going all crazy after they go off the air, you know. There it is. The reporter is voiced by Cordis Hurd. She hasn't had too many roles over the years. Last role was Sunny Archers in the movie as Diane. She did, voice known for, she was in Caddyshack, The Distinguished Gentleman, The Long and Sturdy Voice, and Fearless as a Flight Attendant, and some minor roles after that. Interesting. The other role she plays is later on, but it's a minor role as well, so. Okay, well, anyway, yeah. Take a look around. It's a kip! Yeah, look at that. Blinking device, huh? Alright, probably.
If I'm not completely mistaken, and if I remember my tech classes correctly, that's an anti-gravity control unit. It looks fully intact.
Interesting.
It's an AG control unit. I can't pass through the fence without setting off the alarm, or worse, getting fried by that military-grade laser.
Yeah, lasers hurt, you know. Or dealing with sharks with laser beams attached to the head, either way.
It's a high-voltage laser perimeter fence. The color indicates that they're using military-grade lasers.
Blue, if it's blue, stay away, or something like that.
It's a high-voltage laser perimeter fence.
I don't know if that's the actual line, but, you know, it could be. Could be.
It's a police officer. He's guarding the wreckage.
Don't want anyone to mess with the wreckage. Well, it is a crime scene, technically.
Move along. There is nothing to see here.
Oh, well, that's the typical line. Except for the crashed hovercraft, except for you, except for the escaped convict right behind you.
Except for that crashed hovercraft.
Nah. You see those everywhere these days.
Sorry?
Dime a dozen.
Crashed hovercraft are a dime a dozen?
15 a week, ma'am. At the very least. In this city alone.
But they say it's the safest mode of transportation available.
Statistically, yes. Unless you're aboard one of the buggers. Then your chance of survival drops drastically.
What?
They're the safest mode of transportation, if you stay on the ground. The chances of being hit by one going down are relatively low.
Thanks for ruining my trust in modern technology.
We're here to protect and serve.
Isn't it the other way around?
Just keep it moving, ma'am. Nothing to see here.
Except for you.
Except for you, officer.
Eh? Me?
I always did love a man in a uniform.
Sorry, ma'am, but I'm gay. Now, move along. Nothing to see here.
Except for the escaped convict right behind you.
I'm on special duty today, ma'am. So that escaped convict will have to take care of himself. After all, who'd guard this perimeter in my absence?
Me? I'll be good.
That was a rhetorical question, ma'am. You are not qualified. Now, move along. Nothing to see here.
Except...
I won't tell you again, so move along. There is absolutely nothing to see here. Nothing. Jeez, don't you people have anything better to do?
Are you feeling all right, officer?
Thank you, ma'am. I'm fine. All the dust from the debris is just choking me up.
Oh dear. Anyway, yeah, I'm trying to remember another. It was either a comedy or some like animated thing where they do the whole. You know, she tries to put on her seductive voice, which isn't very strong there in April. He's just like, yeah, sorry, don't prefer the female persuasion. Not gonna work on me. You're like, dang it. I'm trying to remember what other game or cartoon did something like that.
It's a police officer. He's guarding the wreckage.
All right. Anything else?
Move along. Nothing to see. Keep it moving, ma'am. Damn. Dust.
I wonder if that's a pointed thing to be pay attention to. Anyway. Let's head into the station entrance. This place is scary, man.
Doors are closed.
Yeah.
Newport Police Department. It's a holographic sign.
That's where all our tax dollars go.
Newport Police...
Okay.
It's a police officer. He's guarding the entrance. It's a police...
Okay.
Hey! How do I get into the station?
That is the question, is it not?
Pardon?
To get in or not to get in? That is the question.
Good grief, more weirdos.
Oh, I'm not a weirdo. I'm an actor.
No offense, but isn't that an oxymoron?
Lady, you are the cruelest she alive.
Alright, I was trying to look up the actor cop voice, so we'll keep talking to him while we do that.
How do I get into the station?
You don't. Not today.
But I need to get in. What if there's been a crime?
Good point. I guess you need to report it via one of the many kiosks installed throughout the city, or by contacting an officer of the law.
Like yourself?
I am but a humble servant of Her Majesty. And I'm actually assigned to Vice, so don't bother.
It's Roger Raines, the guy who did like the Crow voice. And the guy who did the cop earlier was John Henry Cox on that. So,
Any chance you'll let me through?
Shower me with sweet forgiveness, princess, but unfortunately, I cannot. The doors ain't working.
The doors aren't working?
They're not. Good lord, I must report this immediately, after I'm done with my policing exercise.
Okay.
Did you say the doors weren't working?
Ah, correct. The only things getting in and out of the station today are police officers, prisoners, and garbage.
Aren't they all pretty much one and the same thing?
Cutting words from a wench's barbed mouth?
What did you call me?
Sweet princess.
That's more like it.
How does she even know what a winch is? I think winch, if I remember correctly, the original term does not mean what people think it means. All it means was just a serving lady back in the old days. It didn't actually mean an insult. So,
How are you able to bring garbage out and prisoners in when the doors are broken?
These doors don't work, but the gate downstairs does, of course. You can only get through that inside of a vehicle. The security measures are quite extreme.
Like how extreme?
Can you say radiation poisoning?
Yeah, winch originally meant young girl or woman. Then in certain archaic institutions, it was a situation for a prostitute. So it kind of depended on who you're talking about. Because yeah, some people just say winch is a lady. So
How are you able to bring garbage out and prisoners in when the doors are broken?
These doors don't work, but the gate downstairs does, of course. You can only get through that inside of a vehicle. The security measures are quite extreme.
Like how extreme?
Can you say radiation poisoning?
oh dear.
How are you able to bring garbage out?
These doors don't work.
Like,
Can you...
Okay, wait a minute.
why were you parading back and forth like that?
I am practicing the fine art of policing.
It doesn't look like policing. It looks like acting.
Bollocks! And I thought I was making progress.
Maybe if you tried being a little less... rigid?
Yeah, but it's this bloody suit. It makes everyone move the same way. I'm not able to release the character.
Yeah, he's like Daniel Day-Lewis in cop form, huh?
Are you an actor? Or a cop?
Both, darling, both. I am an actor, but I will portray an officer of the law in my next motion picture. It's called Mad Cop 2. I play the Mad Cop's friend, the somewhat ticked-off cop.
I think I saw the first one. It stunk.
I agree. But this one has a certain, je ne sais quoi, flair that the original lacked.
You mean more violence, more sex, less plot?
That's it.
Hey, I'd watch that.
So you're doing research for your next role?
Indeed, my fair maiden, I am. I have been assigned to a squad to capture the essence of Her Majesty's honorable service.
And what squad would that be?
Vice.
Ah, yes.
Thanks, and good luck.
Parting is such sweet sorrow. Farewell, princess. Till we meet again, farewell.
Not all ladies are princess in this case, especially when it comes to April. So, yeah, he basically told us how to solve the puzzle with the whole, you had to use the garbage truck and everything like that. That's why I didn't want to immediately do it, because otherwise I would skip out the whole, scene with the news reporter and
It
everything.
looks like the truck's route takes it down below the police station. That's probably where the cops dump their trash. And the mangled bodies of uncooperative witnesses. So, the garbage gets into the station.
That's another way to get the clue if you don't talk to that guy, so. Alright, so let's go to the roadblock again. Oops.
There's a small control panel. So, garbage...
Okay, wait. We want to...
It's a numeric keypad, but I have absolutely no idea what numbers to type in to move the roadblock.
Oh, we do, the street sign.
It says Threadbare Lane, MCW, and the street ID number is 3018.
Yeah, and then we saw the number there.
There-
Oops.
There's a small control panel on it. The display reads 3018. It's a numeric keypad.
Oh, you're supposed to type in the, Okay, let me do it again. But you're basically supposed to look at the street sign, and you're supposed to type it in when you do that, so...
It says Threadbare...
Maybe I did it out of order again, and it screwed up the continuity, because you're supposed to look at the sign, and then use the roadblock, and that's how it works, so...
It's a garbage container, and it's mostly empty, save for a couple of sticky old newspapers and bottles.
This is getting to be routine and a total waste of time. I mean, what's gonna happen? The truck doesn't even pass by this container.
Kind of like the idea of her just to keep doing that over and over and over again. Actually, does anything else happen? She does that.
This is getting to be...
Okay.
It's a numeric key.
Okay, she's not doing...
Kind of unsettling to be. There's a small control panel on it. The display reads... It says threadbare...
Let's see, maybe I'm like looking at the wrong sign or something like that. Because it's supposed to, you look at the sign, it's supposed to give her a clue to go... Oh, maybe it's this one. I was the wrong sign. Okay, never mind. Sorry, viewers. I written my notes, it's like street sign. I'm like,
It says Calavera Crossing MCW, and the street ID number is 0092.
There we go, okay.
It says
Okay, yeah, sorry, I was like...
Perhaps if I try entering the ID of the intersecting street, the roadblock will move.
There you go. Yeah, you see a little thing there, so... Alright, now we can go inside that thing. Now we can get in the police station because of the garbage and everything like that. And now we play the waiting game. So who wants to play Hungry Hungry Hippos while we wait?
Keep it close to yourself.
That was so gross. The things I do to save the world, I mean that smell, that sticky stuff, the way that rat just wouldn't let go. Disgusting. Not to mention the fact that I really, truly stink. I don't think this is ever coming off. I'm gonna stink like fish heads and moldy pizza for the rest of my sorry life.
Well, there could be worse things, I guess.
You can usually tell a crook by his eyes and his foul behavior.
Aren't you being judgmental there, April?
You can usually tell a... Tuvok?
Is that supposed to be Tupac?
Tuvok?
I don't know.
Tuvok?
No, same thing.
From my extensive knowledge of cop shows, I'd say she's probably the desk sergeant on duty. For some reason, they're always slightly overweight and grumpy.
Well, it's because usually 9 times out of 10 they don't get much movement because they're stuck behind the frickin', you know, front desk all day. And they don't want to exercise when they get home because that, you know, they're already stressed out.
It's a toolbox. There's a sheet of paper in here.
Oh.
It's a toolbox. There's a sheet.
Okay.
The panel is closed.
I'll have to mess with some stuff here in a
The
second.
doors are closed. This phone, 099-12090. It's an old vid phone. Ancient technology. Visuals are so passé.
No one wants to see people. Gross.
Vid phone. The screen and camera are both out of order. What? I got something on my face?
Oh.
What? I got something on my face? Is my hair okay? What you looking at?
Who are you talking about?
It's a thin guy wearing red coveralls. He looks like a repairman.
Maybe he is.
It's a, portly fellow wearing red coveralls. I think he's a repairman.
Alright, let me talk to the street sergeant first, so...
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Alright, this street sergeant is voiced by Mary Elaine Monty. She's done mainly smaller roles over the years, although she was in a couple episodes of Law and Order, Park Place, and a couple episodes of that. Wolves of Wall Street movie, she was a random resources lady, and Law and Order Special Victims Unit, and then she did the voicing for this one. But yeah, minor roles over the years, but she has a couple of lines in this game, so...
Where are the archives?
The archives? You're not an officer of the law, are you?
Yeah, I'm totally an undercover detective. Yes, what I am, so what if I'm not?
I'm in training at the academy, and I need to get into the archives to study.
You're in training? Uh-huh, sure you are. Then what the hell you doing here? You should be at the academy doing push-ups and learning how to bullshit like a pro.
Just like all cops.
About the archives.
You're not an officer of the law, are you?
She can see right through me.
Yes, I am.
If you're a cop, where the hell's your uniform? Your badge? Your standard issue disruptor pistol?
At home. They're all at home.
Then I suggest you get your cute little butt home and get your badge, your uniform, and your gun. Capiche? Now shoo, leave the grown-ups to do the grown-up work, okay?
Yeah, it could be an undercover cop, you know.
About the archives.
You're not an...
So what?
Then you can't go into the back, capiche? Cops only. Besides, half the doors in this building, including that one, are out of order. Nobody's going in, nobody's coming out. And until those overpaid, underworking service guys get off their butts and back to work, that's the way it's gonna stay.
Thanks anyway.
I accidentally pressed the escape button when she was talking there, so... Alright. Let's talk to... See, we need them to do their job.
Hiya.
Huh? You an angel from heaven come to take me away?
No point talking to old Georgie there. Ever since he overdosed on raptures, he ain't been right in the head. I don't ever let him hold the hammer no more either, I'll tell you that.
Did that guy get his lines from George Lucas?
It's a repairman.
Anyway, so...
He's a repairman.
Okay.
Hi.
What do you want? We're on our lunch break, honey.
Excuse me. How do I smell?
Smell? Are you coming on to me, honey?
What?
I don't know. Women don't usually come on to me, so I'm just checking. I wouldn't want to miss a come on.
I asked you how I smelled.
Yeah, right. Like, moldy pizza and... is that salmon?
Smoked.
Yeah. And a faint touch of rum?
I had an accident with a bottle inside a garbage container.
Happens to me all the time. You're not alone. In fact, there are meetings downtown every Wednesday night.
I don't have a drinking problem.
If you can't admit it to yourself, honey, you do. After all, who's the one reeking of rum? Not me, that's for sure. Not today, anyway.
Oh, right.
Enjoy your lunch break, guys.
With the Sunday overtime we're getting? You betcha, honey.
Ah, government jobs. Don't you love it?
It's me again.
He's like, great.
Why aren't you guys working?
We're on our contractually bound lunch break.
Huh. Right. But you're not eating.
We're done eating, sure, but we're still on our break. Clause 16 of the contract, and I quote, improper digestion may prove detrimental to further work-related activities. End quote.
Meaning what?
We're letting the corned beef settle, honey.
Oh, man. We're getting lazier and lazier. That's actually not too far off from reality, actually. When this game was made, that was more of a joke, but now that's actually true in some cases.
Aren't you supposed to fix the doors?
That's right.
But instead, you're just... sitting here.
That's right.
And you're not planning on getting back to work anytime soon?
That's right.
And you're not bothered by this?
That's right.
I could say anything at all.
That's right.
And you just answer...
That's right.
Well, how's that for productivity? Yeah, that's right.
Now she's got it.
It'd be so nice if you could fix the doors.
And it would be so nice if you could go away and leave us alone.
We gotta have to do something.
Is there anything I can do to make you go back to work?
No, short of emergency, we ain't moving our asses in the foreseeable future.
What constitutes an emergency?
Any event accompanied by a specific work order signed in triplicate.
What kind of work order?
Well, you know.
The work order type.
About the work order.
Yeah? Which one?
You know, for emergencies.
You mean the short-term tactical suspension of union members' benefits requisition form?
Sure.
Well, if you were to produce said requisition with the appropriate signatures, we'd be forced to prematurely suspend our lunch break, for tactical reasons, of course. Thus, allowing our scheduled work to be completed.
Don't you just love bureaucracy?
You what?
Never mind.
It's great when it works in your favor.
Where do I go to get the requisition form?
What form?
The requisition form for the short-term tactical suspension of union member benefits.
Any official office for which we perform services.
Enjoy your lunch break, guys.
With the Sunday overtime?
Okay, anyway, we need to go back to the sergeant now and get that form.
Excuse me, ma'am.
You again, what do you want now?
I need the requisition form called Short-Term Tactical Suspension of Union Members' Benefits.
All right, what's the number?
Number?
I need to know the identification number of that form. You know, the 5-digit alphanumerical ID.
Aren't those documents arranged alphabetically?
Yeah, they are, but I still need a number. Capiche?
Capiche, didn't know you're Italian.
About that requisition form.
Identification number?
I don't have an identification number. I just know the name of the requisition. It's...
No, can't help you without an ID number. Rules are rules.
Oh boy, love it.
Thanks anyway.
Okay, so we need to go to this toolbox now because we saw the numbers in there, so.
It's some kind of requisition form or work order.
Oops. Okay.
Bokamba Mercer Corporate Labor Union, form number 09042. Short-term tactical suspension of union members' benefits. It's a carbon copy of an old work order. There it is, 09042. That's the number the desk sergeant wanted.
Okay, and then we can show it to him.
That's the requisition from last week. What a horrible experience that was. I pray each and every night that we'll never have to sacrifice our lunch break again. You keep it, okay? Seeing that form again sickens me.
Okay, so yeah, that's how we're supposed to know the differences and everything like that, so.
Excuse me,
You again.
I'm sorry, but doesn't this situation strike you as disturbingly Kafkaesque?
Nah, it's more of a Bergmanian pastiche on a Kafkaesque theme. My unwillingness to yield is less a bureaucratic necessity than a petty desire to transfer the burden of my miserable existence onto others.
Right. What you said.
Basically, Kafkaesque means it's strange, nightmarish, surreal, stuff like that, so.
I need a requisition form number 09042. Short-term tactical suspension of union members' benefits.
Hold on.
Be prepared for some bureaucracy bullcrap here in a few seconds.
Here you go, miss. Union requisition form number 09042.
Alright, let's give it back to them. Truly, this is the paperwork we need. Nothing more, nothing less, right? Oops.
Bokamba Mercer Corporate Labor Union, form number 09042. Short-term tactical suspension of union members' benefits. The work order's blank.
This has gotta be it.
I better fill out this work order first.
Just run away and fill it out, so.
Fix the damn doors. Sign the commish. There. Now we're set.
What's this?
Oh, just a jolly little requisition entitled Short-Term Tactical Suspension of Union Members' Benefits.
Say what? Lady, do you realize what you've just done? You've interrupted our lunch break. This is an official work order. It can't be. Wait. 09042. This isn't 09042-A, is it?
No, just plain old 09042-nothing.
Ha-ha! This being Sunday and all, that petition is useless. On public holidays, you need the extension -A form. Addendum for public holidays. Us being on triple overtime and all.
So?
So, we're gonna stay here and enjoy our extended break. Thank you very much. Now go away.
Good thing he explains the whole puzzle to us, but still. Yeah, we gotta get another form.
Excuse me, ma'am.
You again, what do you want now?
I'm sorry, but I need the 09042-A requisition form addendum as well.
The what? The 09042-A? Why the hell didn't you ask me for that one in the first place?
Because I'm a cruel bitch and I love torturing you. In fact, I've made it my life's mission to haunt you forever and ever with requests for useless forms and documents.
Hold on.
Don't take forever now. Oh, and the fat... Oh, I'll go over after she's finished talking.
All right, requisition form number 09042-A. And that better be it.
Anyway, the fat repairman, he's voiced by Victor Warren, who did the cups handler. There's one other character he voices later on, but... oh yeah, Father Raoul, who we talked to, is voiced by... I forgot to go over him earlier. He's voiced a few characters in the game, but he's voiced by Frank Rivers. He's known for Boomerang, Daredevil, and the TV series as Umpire. Grand Theft Auto 4, The Ballad of Gay Tony, and The Lie. He's had he's had 17 roles in his career, this being one of them. Okay, wait. Alright, now we got the Form A. Yeah, I threw away all the other forms, luckily.
Bocamba Mercer Corporate Labor Union, form number The doors are closed.
Oops.
Bocamba Mercer Corporate Labor Union, form number 09042-A. Short-term tactical suspension of union members' benefits. Public holiday addendum.
Alright.
The panel is closed.
Actually, we don't need to mess with this right now. I was just looking at it.
It's completely secured. I can't open it.
Yeah.
They don't open manually.
Only they can do that, so... Okay. Alright, let's get him the form now. Here, you happy? Can we get through this place?
Okay, now we're set. I hope.
Why do you keep bothering us? Don't you have anything better to do?
No, absolutely not. This is requisition form number 09042-A, the short-term tactical suspension of union members' benefits requisition form with the public holiday addendum.
Balls! We've been nailed, George. Get your ass off the chair. We're going back to work, thanks to this lovely young lady.
Yeah, actually do your job for once, guys. Yeesh. Why do I feel like this is gonna take a while? At least they opened the panel.
At least they're doing something, even if it's just staring at the panel.
And this is gonna take forever, isn't it?
Good to see you up and about, George.
Mister, the plane! The plane!
Oh, nice reference to Fantasy Island.
At least they're doing something, even if it's just staring at the panel. Are you guys gonna be done soon?
Hey, who knows? This is complicated stuff, honey.
Great.
How's it going?
This ain't gonna get done anytime soon.
How's it going?
There we go.
Good to see you up and about.
The ants. They're everywhere. There are ants in my pants.
Ants at the pants. Ants at the pants.
Good to see you up and about.
I'd love some green eggs and ham. Wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would like some green eggs and ham, Sam I am.
Good to see you up.
What's the deal with those spaceship dinners, huh? I mean, they taste like hospital food.
Not sure what the reference is there.
Good to see you.
They never quit. They quality assure everything. I can't take a pee without quality assurance standing behind me, checking off boxes and taking urine samples.
Right.
Good to see you up and about.
I think this may be the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
That's at the end of Casablanca.
Good to see you up and about.
Oh!
Simpsons reference.
Good to see you.
To be young again. And also a robot.
Not sure what that's referencing.
Good to see you.
Captain's log. Start date. Sunday, July 30th. 2209. We've encountered an We've encountered something weird.
Star Trek.
Good to see you.
In Miracle, there are always vacancies.
Not sure what that's referencing. Could be Miracle on 34th Street, maybe.
Good to see you up and about, George.
Mister! The plane! The plane!
I'm actually checking the line for... the vacancies one, because I feel like I've seen that before. But, see if that pops up anything when I look it up. Nothing's popping up immediately. I might check it. I might check it later just to see, whatever. But, alright, well, we got part of the way to the archives, but it looks like our journey into getting this police information is going to be a lot more complicated than we realized. Will we finally get in the archives and figure out our way into this place and help our good friend Warren? We'll find out next time in the next episode of The Longest Journey, as we say right here. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.